An important occasion to recalibrate South Africa's foreign policy with the heads of diplomatic missions deployed in a number of capitals. President Cyril Ramaphosa says the conflict in Ukraine has had an extraordinary impact on global affairs, and these events will define international relations into the future. He says Pretoria will be guided by United Nations Charter in resolving conflicts.
The conflict has exposed the inability of the United Nations Security Council to fulfill its mandate of maintaining international peace and security. The current formation of the United Nations Security Council, in our view as a continent, is outdated and unrepresentative, no doubt, because it disadvantages countries with developing economies, particularly our own continent. The entire peace and security architecture of the United Nations needs to be overhauled.
Pretoria's top diplomat has lamented double standards that have been exposed since the Ukraine conflict broke out. Minister Naledi Pandor says other international law violators like Israel have not been punished for their sins in Palestine.
We, along with other non-aligned countries, have sought to assert our independence from the power games of the wealthy nations, seeking not to become embroiled in the politics of confrontation, name-calling and aggression, but rather to promote a peaceful resolution to the conflict through dialogue and negotiation.
South Africa's ambassador in Ukraine, Andrew Groenewald, says it's been devastating seeing the country where he was accredited falling apart.
It's devastating, and I can tell you on a personal level, living in a country and knowing how Ukraine has made real efforts over the years to build the economy, and to know and to see this devastation, not just now, but devastation that has been, been in the country for many, many years. This First World, the Second World War.
There was also a clear focus that South Africa's destination is completely attached to Africa, and at all times there shouldn't be animosity between locals and African migrants.
Establish mechanisms that assist in not only dealing with the crisis when it arises, but also come up with preventative measures that would ensure that we do not have this phenomenon coming up all the time.
Meanwhile, the president has made it clear to the ambassadors to be the envoys of economic diplomacy wherever they are deployed and make sure that they sell South Africa as a good investment ground. Khumalo, SABC News, Pretoria.